Hi everybody, this is Linda with Overbrook Quilt Connection. And today I am doing block 16 of Moda's Stitch Pink. This one is called Just Call Me a Diva. So I will show you how to make it. So we have several units that we're going to do first. We're making some quarter square triangles. And I'm not going to demo that because we've done that multiple times. But you'll use your background in a dark. And they will be squared up to 3.5 inches. Then you make a couple of these rectangle units. And they're 2 inches wide. You use 2-inch squares. And you will draw a line on the diagonal of both of them, and then you'll be sure to line them up so they are opposite each other. You'll sew just right on the inside edge towards the point you're going to cut off, right on the inside edge of that line. Then you will fold it back to the original corner of the rectangle so it stays the same size, and then cut off 1/4 inch away. You'll make 4 that go one direction and 4 that go the opposite direction. All right. Then the last unit that we do is our center, and we take white squares and draw a line diagonally, and again we'll stitch just right on the inside edge of that and then cut them off. Press them back so they match your outside corner, and then cut them off. So then we have our center square. All right, then we start combining. We'll make 4 of these units where you take the rectangles that we did and sew them to the red sides or the dark sides of the quarter square triangles. Now, one thing I should have said at the beginning, as you know, I usually swirl my center, but in this case, you might be better off not doing that and pressing both of your seams towards the dark side, because when you do these, one of my seams nested and one of them did not. These diagonal seams is what I'm talking about, nesting. This is pressed towards the red and this is pressed towards the red, and so that seam nests. This one over here is pressed towards the white because of the swirling effect of the seams, and so then these seams did not nest and I had to pin them on top of each other. It works out okay. I mean, you really can't tell the difference between one versus the other, but this one was easier to match up than the other one was. So you will make 4 of these units, and again, the points come down towards the inside, and you'll press those seams away from your quarter square triangles. Okay, we'll make 4 of those, and then on 2 of them, you'll add these corner squares of your background. So you'll make 2 units that look like this, and all these seams are pressed away from the center. All right, then it's just like combining any other star. We're going to sew 1 of these units on each side of our center, and then we'll sew the top and the bottom together into our block. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting all that together, and I'll show you the finished product in a minute. I finished block 16, and I just want to bring to your attention that there are little match points here all the way around. I did not really have to do anything special to get those to match because they are a 2-inch square snowballed, just like this was a 2-inch square snowballed. And since we had already taken off a seam here, that bulk of that seam is 1/4 inch away from where the tip ended on this diagonal. So it really came together nicely without having to do a lot of fussing to get it to work. So this block is now finished, and again, this is block 16, and it is called Just Call Me a Diva. So this one is pretty darn simple. So it went together very nicely. So I hope you have very good luck with it, and I'll see you back tomorrow.